is important to listen in relationships, right, guys? Yes. We've got to be careful about judging each other when we vent to each other. Okay, so sometimes it's really hard, I know. It's tough for us all, but if we are not judgmental and we listen to each other, then that'll free us up to want to express ourselves more. Don't you agree? Yeah. Well, the internet has found a fun way for us to put that to test. And I can show you better than I can tell you. Take a look.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I don't really have a headache.
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I ignore you and pretend like I can't hear you in hopes that you'll get so annoyed that you have to repeat it that you won't ask me to do something again.
You're done.
Well, that looks like a very fun challenge. And I heard some of you are ready to try out this challenge. Is that true, guys? Okay. I think you're brave. I think you're brave to do this. Where's Alexa and Aubrey? Come on over here. Come on here, right? Okay. Alexa and Aubrey, thank you for being here. Okay, you guys are brave. What's your relation?
We're sisters.
You're sisters. Okay, so you're gonna try it out?
Yes, we are.
Sure. Okay, you take it away.
Okay. Sometimes when we're on the phone, I'll turn off my data so that the connection goes bad and I can hang up the phone.
We're not supposed to react, y'all. Uh-oh. What do you have?
Okay, one time I didn't tell you when my eyes were really red. On FaceTime, I accidentally sprayed the pepper spray against my door, and it sprayed right back at me because the AC was on, and it blew right back in my face.
Don't judge it. Okay.
Oh,
you got another one?
Oh, we listen. We listen.
We listen? Oh, you gotta say it.
We listen and we don't judge.
We can't judge, guys. Y'all laughing. Who's next? Come on down. Rosalind and Lindy, come on over. Remember, guys, we listen. Judge. Hi, guys. How are you? Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Nice to see you, and you as well.
Thank you.
I like your crown.
Beautiful. Thank you. It's my birthday today.
I knew it. I could feel it. Happy birthday. Thank you for spending it with us.
Thank you.
Can you tell me your relation?
I'm the mama.
Yes.
Oh, you mom.
Yes.
She said, I'm the mama. Well, you're the daughter.
Yes, I am.
So y'all brave enough to try it out?
Yes.
What you gonna say first? We listen
and we don't judge.
Everybody, all right. Take it away. Oh, she took her glasses off. This is serious.
So, when you and the children, my grandchildren, Ellen and Elijah, hi. When you all leave the house in the morning and your house is empty, I stick around and picnic and lay in your beds. And I lay out all my snacks and I get under your heated blankets and I get cozy and I binge watch and I just stretch out and go to the next bed. And then before you guys come home, I go on a cleaning spree and put everything exactly back the way it was.
So they won't know?
So they'll never know.
We're not supposed to judge, sorry.
And then when you guys come in, I act like I'm me too. I just got here too.
Ah! I'm not supposed to. Okay. Is there another and then or you?
We listen
and
we don't judge.
We're not doing good, guys. Y'all are still laughing. Okay, what you got?
When I sneak out the house to go see my boyfriend or my best friend, I turn off the ring and then I turn it back on when I come back.
I knew, because I couldn't.
We listen
and we don't judge.
I judge.
Okay, we're doing good. Thank you for that, ladies. We listen and we don't judge. That's it. I don't get another one. That was fun. We're gonna try this out, right? I want another one. we shouldn't be judgmental, but we should be grateful, especially during the holiday season. Here's a great example of what I mean by that. Check it out.
I got an Alexa!
Now that you know how to act, elevate your hair game with the Revel Hair Multi-Styler from Sharper Image. With 6 different attachments, you can dry, detangle, curl, volumize, smooth, and style. It has 3 heat and 3 power settings to achieve the perfect look every time. And you're all going home with one. Check it out. To love my first guest. Jennifer Love Hewitt is here today. We'll be right back. My first guest is an actress, a mom, and a Christmas queen. Please welcome the very, very lovely Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just bring my children here and we're gonna spend Christmas right here.
Yes.
This set is amazing.
Good. She loves the set. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited to see you.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you.
Now, apparently, we met 20 years ago. Do you remember this?
No.
I don't either.
I don't either.
So we supposedly sang together 20 years ago and don't know it.
So this really stumped me last night. The only thing that I can think of is like maybe it was like Kiss FM something.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
All I do remember, this is from the American Idol era for me.
Why was I wearing my hair like that and what was that shirt? That's all I know. That was better left in the past.
You know what? I'm just happy to see you today.
I'm happy to see you.
Thank you for being here. We'll never figure it out.
No. I feel like you get busy though and you just forget stuff.
Yes.
You do that?
Yes, but it's not every day you're gonna meet Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Or you,
you
who's
know,
a goddess.
I was just Jennifer then on American Idol.
No.
So, but to see you, I'm like, I can't believe I don't remember that.
I'm really sorry that I don't either.
But you know what?
But I love you.
We could do it again, and we'll never
do it
forget
again.
it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
I'll
have
never
some
forget
holiday
this.
fun together.
Yes, that would be fun.
Because I'm a holiday junkie too.
Are you a holiday junkie?
Oh, I love it. But you got to give me the
Makes me so
definition
proud.
of what a holiday junkie is.
Okay, so a holiday junkie is somebody who like just unbelievably believes in the Christmas spirit.
Okay, that's me.
Making magic.
Yes.
I will check the skies on the 24th in case the big guys.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna do it, because why would I not? We leave out sparkly reindeer food at our house. Oh yeah, I just believe in the holidays and I believe in all things magical and that we should celebrate that.
Okay.
Is that how you're a holiday
I
junkie?
may not meet all of those checks in the box, but I'm close. I'm learning from you.
Do you want to come to my house and search the skies with me on Christmas
Okay,
Eve?
what are we searching for?
Just in case, like, Santa might be there.
Okay, I do look for Santa.
Right? How can you not?
Yes.
Who wants to not believe in that?
Okay, and when do you look? You start looking like Christmas Eve? Or...
I start behaving like yesterday, just in case he's watching.
Behaving, so you make sure you're
Gotta
in good
keep it.
behavior so
Yeah.
you can get Santa to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have good behavior.
I think you do.
You think I got good behavior? Okay. Speaking of Christmas and a holiday junkie, tell me about your new movie. You directed it and you starred in it.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Thank you. No, it was really fun. It's in honor of my mother, who passed, and I play a holiday junkie who is hired to create Christmas magic for this family. And because it's a Christmas movie, the family just never really comes home. So I get to hang out with the very handsome guy who was in the clip, who was my real-life husband.
Your real-life husband?
Yes.
Woo, what was that like?
Oh, it was good. And our characters are both in grief at Christmas for different reasons. He was left at the altar, I'm missing my mom, and we sort of find love and Christmas magic together while waiting for this family to never come home, basically.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And your babies are in the film as well?
Yes, all three of my kids are in the movie.
How did they do and how did they like it?
They loved it. They were like my daughter was like, am I gonna be on the posters? Oh yeah, so that's Aiden, the little guy, and then Autumn and Atticus. But here's the funny part. So the two big kids are in the movie a couple of times. And then I realized on the last day of filming that we did not put the baby in the movie. And I got this flash of like him being 30 and the movie running 125 times and him being in therapy. Like my family left me out of the family Christmas movie. So I was like, we have to So we literally like got him a work permit and we threw him in the snow scene and he's in there for like 5 seconds. And he was so happy.
Of course.
It's my little fan.
They had to add to the holiday magic and tradition.
Yeah, it was great.
And then they're also on the cover of your new book.
Yes.
Tell us about it, Inheriting Magic.
So Inheriting Magic is also in honor of my mother. And it's a book really about how when I lost her, I was feared that like all the magic I knew was gone because she was a very magical person. And in sort of grieving her, I realized that I had inherited her magic. And on my first Christmas with my new husband and my baby girl, I was like, well, I can sit here really sad or I can do something magical. And so I made our house sort of look like this. Oh, there's my mom. Yeah. And I started creating magic, and through that really found that like my grief got better. Our lives got a little bit more special. My kids' friends started wanting to come over, and so we just sort of have this little magical place that's ours.
That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, congratulations. A lovely way to remember your mother's legacy too. I love that. Oh my goodness. Now, before you go, I want to hear about this now, the sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer. Y'all love that. Like, what can we expect?
So I can't say much. I'm not officially in it yet, but I'm close.
Yes.
And it is happening. Oh my gosh, there's 1997. That's scary. But it's going to be really good. It's really fun. They have an amazing young cast that's in it, and I'm hoping to come back as like the ghost of 90s past, and we'll see what happens.
You have to. It won't be the same without you. Will you come back again and see us?
I would love that.
I love having you here. You can catch the Holiday Junkie premiering on Lifetime December 14th, and don't forget to pick up a copy of her new book, Inheriting Magic, which is out today. Pick it up. We'll be right back. When our next guests first met, they had no idea that they were the answer to each other's prayers. Take a look.
My name is Shalay Joseph, and I currently live in Utah. I'm a pastor. In 2000, I got married. My wife came down with leukemia, and she passed away, and I became ill with lupus, which affected my kidneys. From the death of my wife, the stress became so overwhelming that my lupus ended up deteriorating my health to the point where I ended up having to go on dialysis. I moved from Florida to Utah to seek treatment. My kidney damage got worse and worse to where I needed to get a transplant. I remarried, and I've been happily married now, going on 14 years. And my wife wanted to go hiking on a trail called the White Trail. We get there, and that's when the miracle started.
I met Shalay while hiking the White Trail in Provo, Utah. I had actually considered donating a kidney before, and so it was on my mind. So I said a prayer that day, and the exact same day that I had said the prayer about kidney donation, I met Shalay.
Chrissy approached us and asked us, where are we from? What do we like about Utah?
And I think the second thing he said was, I moved up on the transplant waiting list. I'm waiting for a kidney.
We were speechless.
I knew that was an answer to my prayers. We decided to keep in contact and see how the testing went.
We get a call that Chrissy has been approved to be my donor.
So Shalay and I, we had our surgeries on April 2nd.
Right before we even went in, I told her, this is your last chance. And I'll never forget it, she told me, you're stuck with me for life.
From Provo, Utah, please welcome Shalay Joseph and Chrissy Miller. What an incredible story. Shalay, first of all, how are you feeling?
Now, very good. You know, one day you're a paramedic and you're working on the road, transporting patients. Thank you. And then a doctor tells me that your kidneys are not doing well. And we moved from Florida to here, and that same day I met this angel here. It changed everything. Last year this time I was sitting in the dialysis chair and I'm in front of Miss Jennifer Hudson.
Woo! I got chills. You're looking good.
Thank you so much.
And how about you, Chrissy? How are you?
I feel great. I feel like I did before I donated a kidney. I'm back to playing pickleball and hiking.
Shalay, did you ever expect to meet your donor like this?
No, definitely not. Because when you get in dialysis and you go through the stages of, do I really have this? Is my kidneys not?
Right.
You know, and then I'm waiting to get on the transplant list. We constantly think while we're on that chair, okay, the way we can get it is if somebody else sadly passed away. But God said, no, I got a different plan for you. I got somebody who match you, like a brother and a sister.
This is so spiritual, because Chrissy, you prayed for someone to give a kidney to.
I did about a year before I met Shalay. I tried to donate before, but didn't work out. I had thoughts come back to me about trying again, and I thought, well, that's weird. But so one day I said a prayer and said, God, help me to know if I'm supposed to do this or just let it go. Help me recognize my thoughts and feelings. And then I got up from that prayer and went to hike the Y. And
walk right into it.
Yes.
The same day I
Don't you
prayed
feel like
about
it's
it.
a higher something to this?
Absolutely. I feel like God had a big hand in it, and He's in the detail of our lives, and He bled both of us, because Shalay had to be on that mountain too.
Yes.
Come on, this is really something.
And you could see it because my coordinator called me and she was like, are you sitting down? And I'm like, yeah, why? And she was like, you and Chrissy matched.
And you matched.
Like a sibling, 93%. 90.
That is an answered prayer, for sure. This story is really something. Can we keep talking? Can I take a break and we come back to this? Because this is something. I see ya! Oh, we're waving at the family. We're back with Shalay and his organ donor, Chrissy. Now, how close did this experience make you two?
Well, I say this. You can't put it into words, but I say it this way. She's not a friend, she's family. You know? And the reason why I say this, she's not single, she's married. So her husband is amazing because she don't make this decision without him.
Right. There's a family effort. Where the husband at? Wave. There he go. I see him.
Chris Miller.
Give him a hand, y'all.
Stand up, Chris.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo.
And because of that, it's like, I'm gonna tell my grandkids, great-grandkids, this is God sent an angel.
Sent an angel.
Yeah.
And it shows his power in prayer.
Oh, man,
This is the answer to both of y'all prayers.
Yes.
What would you want people to take away from your story, guys?
Well, I would say a couple of things. One, that God is real. It's in the details of our lives.
Yes, ma'am.
And also, I feel like we live in a world today where they look at us and say, male, female, black, white, Florida, Utah, so many differences, but really, we're the same and we need each other. We love each other.
That is a great message.
And we have so much, we're not that different. And we're siblings.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yes.
We're together.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Beautiful story. What would you say to those who are considering being organ donors?
I would tell them, don't be afraid because, sometimes you're afraid of the surgery, the pain recovery and everything, but the simple thought of prayer and probably just trusting that it's God that's going to guide you through this whole process, that You'll get through it. You'll get
Yes,
through it.
and it's working. You're saving a life.
Yes, it is.
People may look at us and think, we're so lucky he got a kidney. I said, but I got to be on the front row of a modern day miracle. I got to be a part of a story, so I'm just as blessed.
You're going to inspire so many and help save so many lives.
I thank you for telling our story.
Yes.
because
Thank you for sharing it with us. We need more people like both of you guys. This is so beautiful, guys. This story is such a real-life miracle, and I'm so glad you came to share with us.
Thank you.
Y'all be blessed and come back again anytime, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. To find out how you can become an organ donor, go to our website. We'll be right back. Our next guest worked with the one and only Whitney Houston. Please welcome Pat Houston and Rickey Minor. First of all, thank you guys so much for being here.
Absolutely.
And thank you again for helping our Halloween show be I couldn't sing the Whitney songs without these two. You played and you made it possible. So thank you, Pat, and thank you, Rickey.
Indeed.
Wow, okay. Tell me, what do you both remember about the time when you first met Whitney?
Oh my goodness. You know, that was over 30 years ago.
Yes.
She was actually performing in Las Vegas at the Sands Casino Hotel. And Gary, my now husband of 31 years, introduced us and we clicked over 30 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
And that's Whitney's brother.
Yes.
You hear that? And what was it for you, Rickey?
So I was 22 years old. I met her music director at the time, John Simmons, and so he said, hey, I have this girl sings, at church, and her mom, Sissy Houston, and I didn't know who anyone was, because I'm kind of new at this, and he said, she's coming to LA to do a showcase. Can you put a band together to do it, So we worked on some stuff, but no one came, and she was feeling down and said, what's, and at the time I was working with Gladys Knight, and she said, what's Gladys like,
Right.
And I said, it's great, and we went our way, but then she came back with Clive Davis. And he called me.
That when it all started.
He called me, he said, can you put that showcase thing together again? And I remember as if it were yesterday, she sang 3 songs. She sang
What'd she sing?
Home from The Wiz.
Oh, that's my favorite.
She sang I Want to Be Where You Are, Michael Jackson. And it was one other song, I can't remember. And I remember her singing, and Clive got up and went to the front of the room, and he stood in front of the mic, and he said, mark my word, you're looking at the next superstar.
Whoa. And he was right. My goodness. You know I love these stories.
Girl.
I love when they sit and tell me all the stories about Whitney Houston. Is my absolute favorite thing. Okay, tell me this. So she was into pickup basketball, Rickey?
She loved, when we had days off, she loved when we would get together, because on days off, everybody's trying to find something to do.
Yes.
So she started having these teams, and and the thing about it is, somehow she was always on the team that's winning.
Does she play?
Right. Yeah, no.
She's athletic, not a basketball player.
Yeah, not basketball, but I'm saying, but we had like baseball games, we had little kind of softball games. It was just whatever, just so we could, not stay in your room and be like doing
something to
nothing.
do.
And something for us to really connect, because that's it. When you're working with artists, you look at them in a certain way,
right.
And they're who they are, So they're not going to be what you need them to be, what you want them to be. They're who they are. So it's about learning how to accept each other where we are.
I love that. Yeah. That is so true. Okay, Pat, tell everyone about the concert film. Whitney Houston, the concert for a New South Africa, Durban. Tell us about that.
Well, you know what? This year marks the 30th anniversary of Whitney visiting South Africa. And we wanted to do something to commemorate that moment.
Yes.
And 30 years later, that was probably her well, I'm not going to say hers, but the loveliest and the most beautiful live concert that I've ever seen and heard. I mean, it's like listening to a master class.
Yes.
She was so gifted, and it was a very purposeful time, going there for Nelson Mandela And we just wanted to commemorate the moment by coming out with the concert, the live concert this year.
Yes.
And we're happy that we did.
Thank you for that. Woo! I have to ask you, listen, anything from Whitney is a gift. It is a treasure to me, and I mean, I'm sure she's changed and impacted all of our lives in some way, so anything of her is like gold. Pat, you're releasing Whitney's first ever live concert album. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is Where Are You? And she performs that song on the album. It's one of her favorite songs. It's a song that her brother Gary performs all the time whenever he's doing a solo at anywhere. That's his favorite song, but it's Where You Are. I want to be where you are. You know that song.
Yeah, where you are, yeah.
And you work with her through her whole career. What's your favorite?
Well, how long you have?
I know, Rickey can talk. Okay, what you got?
No, I mean, all of it is, I mean, if she could sing the phone book and I'd be happy.
Yes.
But I think that the songs that resonate for me, in my memory, one is, of course, I Will Always Love You. And I remember recording that with her, and we did that at the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami on the stage. And she started a cappella, and the band was set up like on the side of the stage.
Yeah.
And she wanted to do it with us because we already had a relationship with the band, and so we could feel her and be right there on her.
I understand.
And so that song, and the other one for me is I Have Nothing. You know. You know, she had a way of not only being present, but made you believe that she was singing to you.
Yes.
And so it was such an individual, because you can feel that vibration like coming on your body. It's like a warm blanket.
Yes.
And you know, I'll never, it's something that stays with me every day, all day. Like, and someone asked me, you know, do you miss her? And I said, well, of course I miss the physical, but I've got her. She's right in here. She's here. Like
She's
all
in both
day,
of
every
y'all.
day. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel her presence.
Every day.
I do. Thank y'all so much for being here. Without Whitney, there would be no us. You can stream Whitney Houston, the concert for a New South Africa Durban on PBS Passport now. And you're all going home with the album on vinyl. This is mine, though. Okay, but you get one too. We'll be right back. Our next guest is a true testament of perseverance. She is the founder of Just Who I Am, a nonprofit organization meeting the needs of the foster youth. From Los Angeles, California, please welcome Dr. Laura Williams. Come on out. Thank you for being here.
I'm so excited to be here.
We're excited to hear about your nonprofit organization. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, so Just Who I Am is a nonprofit that provides a platform for foster youth to use their stories to become unashamed, successful leaders in society. I started in 2018, but I was still in college. Now that I'm out of college, I just opened a youth center this year. And so with that youth center,
This is amazing. Just Who I Am.
We're just able to touch so many lives, and I'm just so grateful to be able to just not only share my story, but the stories of others.
That is beautiful. Tell us, why is this cause so close to your heart?
So I am a product of the foster care system. And so I was in the foster care system from up until the age of 10. And so going through that, I was blessed with a beautiful family.
Yes.
My mom is in the audience.
Mom is here. Hi, Mom.
And I have a wonderful father. He's a pastor, and so he's instilled so much into me. But as I got older, I wanted to reach out to my biological dad, and that was the worst experience of my life. He said, I couldn't speak to him, and whoever was on the phone said, don't call this line again. We can't never do anything for you. And so instead of being devastated and letting that deter me, I said, there's other foster youth out there who don't have a family, who don't have a support system, who don't have anybody to fall back on. And so I created Just Who I Am because I believe you are who you are based upon the things that you've gone through in life.
That is a beautiful way to look at it. I'm proud of you for that, young lady. You chose joy in that situation is what you did.
I did.
Oh my goodness.
It was devastating, but I couldn't let that stop me because there's so many other kids who need me.
And how beating the odds of that fuel you with your passion to help others?
It's overwhelming at times because I tried so hard to overcome it, but I didn't let it stop me, not only whether it was education, whether it was adopting my daughter.
You got a baby too.
Yes. I am the fifth out of 7. I am the first one to graduate high school, go to college, get my master's, and I just got my PhD this April.
Woo!
Yes.
You've accomplished so much and you're only 26 years old. What fuels you to just keep going like this?
It's not me. It's the fact that I can use my story to impact another life. There's so many obstacles that they face that they don't know that they can overcome. So if I can do it, if I can break the wall down, if I can show them that birth didn't confine you, that's just my passion, because no matter what situation you were born into, you can overcome it if you know and have the resources.
Wow, you're powerful.
Thank you.
What are some of the ways you give back during the holidays? Tell us about that.
During the holidays, we have a toy drive. Where we're located, the need is food, clothing, and toys. Last year, we gave out so many toys, so this year I'm hoping to give out way more, and we're looking for people to donate. So if anybody wants to donate, you can donate. You can find us online at justwhoiam.org. But if not, it's just whatever the need is.
Yes.
Anything.
Anything. Y'all hear that? Help out. Well, LOL Surprise wants to help kids feel like kids by using their imagination, expressing themselves, and a whole lot of play. They offer a new way to unbox toys and deliver surprises to reveal unique characters, features, styles, and more. This holiday season, they want to donate $25,000 worth of their toys to the Just Who I Am Foundation, young lady. Congratulations. I hope this blessed a lot of the babies. Here you go. Aww. You deserve it. And all the kids. Dr. Laura, what does this mean to you?
It's more than I can even express. Before I got the call to come here, I prayed. Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna give to these kids this Christmas. If I have to pay for it out of my pocket, I will. So just to get this, I have no words.
Wow. I love your heart and your passion. Donate, support, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep doing what you're doing, young lady, okay?
Thank you so much.
Woo, we'll be